Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video on our Scratch Tower Defense game. So yeah, let's get right into what we are working on. So we left off with this last episode. Definitely go make sure to watch episode 1 if you haven't already. So when we click go, it goes to this background and this button that says play game. So then we have this transition to the map select, or what will be the map select. So that is where we are going to continue off of today. So we're going to go to our, first of all, we're going to go to our stage and backdrops. So let's add a title for this. So we're just going to go back to text and we're going to choose pixel for the font. And I'm also going to make this black. So let's type in map select, just like that. And then we'll make this a bit bigger, like that. Let's drag this up a bit, and we'll have like, kind of like, we'll pick this color, make this a bit brighter, so we have something different, and then we'll drag it over the map select, and then drag it on there, and we'll just click back, and then forward until we can see it correctly, the way I want it to, just like that. And, you know, I don't really like that. Let's just have it be like that for now. And yeah, so map select. Now we're going to change, now we're going to not change anything, but we are going to make the map icons. So let's make a new sprite and have it be named map icons. So map icons, and we will have this costume be template. So we're going to duplicate this every single time we want a new map. So let's drag this like that, and we want to get that about center as possible. So there's our template. Now we're going to right click on where it says template and name this map 1. Let's have this be like seaside. I don't know. So we're going to zoom in a bit to where I like it so we can see everything. Now we're going to change everything so it looks like the sea. So make it a bit bluer. You can see like the ocean, and then we're going to make like a sand color like that. Perfect. This makes it a bit brighter, and we're going to drag along here. That's good. And then we will make, then we will make a straight line using the line tool. Select our color and set the size to 10 so it's the same. Okay. Now I'm going to change it like that, bitmap, and then we're going to fill this in. Perfect. So now we have that. Looks like there's a little, you can go back to bitmap, delete that. Perfect. You can see this is what it looks like so far over this way. I'm also going to change it so this isn't going outside. So we'll get like that. Then there we go. Let's zoom in a bit more. Then we have to stretch this along the stretch this along the side. Perfect. And then the other side looks good. So now that we have that, let's draw like the track. So to use this, let's have this be like a path color, so like that, but also visible. So we'll have it go from, or no, let's just use the box. So we can do a rectangle like this, and let's move this over a bit with the arrow keys. Let's also make this path right here, and then make it go over this way, and then back over here, use the arrow keys to align it properly, and just drag this over that way, and use the arrow keys to align it properly, and then maybe we'll have it just end like that. There we go. Alright, so there's Seaside. Yeah, there's that Seaside map. So next we are going to copy this whole thing in vector mode. So just click that, copy, and then go to backdrops and make a new thing that's just paint. Then set this to Seaside map. So then we're going to paste this, and then we're just going to make it bigger until it fits the screen. If it looks a little stretched, we can adjust it, but that shouldn't be a problem. There we go. There. So now let's go back to map select, and I want to make this a bit smaller. So we can just select size here, select the size just by dragging over it. I'm going to set to 80, see how that looks. That looks fine. And actually we're going to set this to 90 because I want to make this look professional. So now that we have that, we need to code it. So let's do when I receive title screen. I'm just going to hide it so you won't see it. And yes, we have that. And then show when map select, but also we have to wait until, yeah, so we'll just have a thing, broadcast, show map select icons. So we'll just drag this under here, so when it's all bright, we'll be able to see it. So let's do show map select icons, do that. So when we go here, back to the start, see how our project looks, click. There is our Seaside map. So let's also go back to our map icons and have it have some text called Seaside. There we go. And let's have text called, like, this will be easy, so 1 star, or let's just put easy. I want to change this to green so it looks like it's easy, because red looks like it's really hard, in my opinion at least. Let's make this greener so it's more visible. And then, there we go, let's add an outline so we'll be able to see it easier, just like that. No, that looks bad. Oops. Undo. There. Seaside, easy. Let's drag this over here so it's more visible. Okay. So, yeah, that's that. And then we are going to, so yeah, so that's that. And then we'll have, yeah, so when this is clicked, I guess, I want to also make a variable, so we'll delete my variable, click on make variable, map, select, so click OK, and then I also want to set when title screens is going to be 0, then when this is that, yeah, so one, actually I want to change this, so when map select, then it's going to automatically set it so when we get to it, it will be ready. So then, yeah, so we're going to set, yes, so we'll set that to Seaside, and then when it's clicked, then we'll do broadcast play Seaside, just like that. So we can hide map select now, and depending, and then we're also going to say repeat until, so we're just going to have map select be the costume number -1 because we don't want template to interact with it. So we'll just do costume number -1. So go to operators, minus, type 1 in, drag costume number in. Next, we are going to set repeat until looks backdrop, then set number to name, and then type in repeat until this is backdrop. So let's see what we call this. Yeah, just map select. So repeat until this is not map select. So name is not map select. So we're going to go operators, not, then drag that into there. So now if we go to variables and turn map select on, it's full screen, play game, see that sets it, and see it will be that. So if we had a different costume, let's say it will be city for now, I don't know, then we'll do city, and then hard, I don't know, change the color to red, you can see what it would look like, and we change map select by, so yeah, this is like that, so you can see when we change map select to 2, why isn't it changing to 2? Oh wait, set costume, yeah, set costume, that's what I meant, not set, switch costume to map select -1, or no, just map select +1. There we go, change map select, it toggles between the 3, because we have template, but we will change that soon. So there you go. There's our map select so far. This is where we are going to end the video for today. Let's take a look at our progress. And I'm just going to put this as space so we can change it. Take a look at our progress. Play game. Fades, and then goes to map select. We press space. It does not change because I think this is the issue. So let's rerun. It stops for some reason. Oh wait, because this has to go. Oops. We do show map icons. Okay, now it's going to work. Let's organize this. We can just do clean up blocks actually. Play game. Now it works. Just like that. And it may not look like much, but we are going to do some more work in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching episode 2 of our tower defense game on Scratch, and I will catch you guys in the next one.